Hello everybody, it is Retro Gaming Now, and we are back doing another live stream. Yes, I know I've been notoriously inconsistent with my live streams, but all that matters is that we're here now. We're together. I don't have any real major plans. I just think I kind of want to hang out in the world and sort of check out what's going on. So what I've been doing recently, what I've been trying to do is renovate my house. And my house has sort of been in this eternal state of incompletion. It's always been sort of, I've been working on it, but we've got a sad a sad something. I don't know if it's a villager. It kind of reminds me of those things from Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Magician closet. Well, I suppose he's disappeared, so he's gone. The first big thing I've started doing is adding like a second layer here. Now this area I think looks really nice. I really enjoy how it works and how it fits. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this because I like how this is really open. So a lot of my house is pretty dense and there's lots of clusters of rooms. Just so you know, this goes over here. We come inside here. So there's part of me that says, well, maybe what I should do is have it so that this community build area extends down a little bit. One thing that I have been thinking about doing is I want to have sort of a museum area because I've got a lot of, maybe you could call them rare items or unique items that people have given to me over the course of this server. Some tall grass here, interesting. The Inf Dev, that one I made. But then over here we've got like For the Dragon from Surf. So this is from when we fought the Ender Dragon for the first time way back in May. And then I guess that's there too. Illegal Mod Mountain honey. So this came from Mod Mountain, which is where the moderators set up shop. It's this crazy chaotic place. And somebody went in and stole some honey from their bees and gave it to me. So I've got some illegal Mod Mountain honey. Someone gave me a netherite ingot. I think this was Tim trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Sulfur, I broke into Mod Mountain. So see what I'm saying? I've got all of this like random interesting stuff that people have given me. Merry Christmas from Cloudy, Funny Christmas Snow Thing, Rich Christmas Gold, Christmas Top Baby Amogus Potion, Very Epic Christmas Pie, Juicy Fruit Ender Gum flavor. I think that's from Lee if I recall correctly. Candy, gift from Roland, although Roland is no longer on this server. Map made by It's Joey G. Yep. I'll let you guess where those go. But anyways, the point is I have all of this interesting stuff that's just sitting in chests. And so I was wondering if, well, okay, maybe a better use of this bottom layer would be to put that type of interesting stuff, these sort of unique items that people have given me. Oh yes, and I've renamed all of the guest rooms. So I haven't finished these, of course. Everything in this house is unfinished. But we have the Bonnie Minor Eland guest suite. And let's take a look at the guest suite. We go in here. Got another little balcony. Very nice, very nice. We can head on up to the second floor and take another look out at the nice estate. And then one floor higher, we have another bed and a little window that goes into the main area. Harrison Minor Davidson guest room. The Jeffrey Minor Covington guest room. And this one also has a little balcony. All these little areas in the house that I have not quite finished. And then guest room 3 does not have a name. It's weird because sometimes I'll do Discord only streams and I forget. So I think people who watch on Twitch sometimes miss out because I'll show them things in that stream that I haven't shown otherwise. So some slight changes over here. I've been experimenting with the idea of having sort of a secondary entrance here. And I don't know if that means I'm going to cut this entirely, but this kind of naturally leads into this area over here, this underground area. Another thing I haven't mentioned is I lost all my stuff. That's right. I have nothing left. What happened is I was just doing some AFKing. I don't even like have any farms besides that one, but I was switched over to Discord to talk for a little bit. And I came back and a phantom had killed me and everything was gone. So I lost my elytra, I lost all of my like fancy pickaxes and stuff that people had given me. Super disappointing. I probably should put some armor on. What I want to wear is chainmail, except I have no levels. I have no levels. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to a place that I haven't been in a while, like a while. I'm going to go to my original mob farm because I think I have some chainmail down there. Here we go. Yeah, it's ugly. It's not the prettiest place, but the basic idea, it's very standard. We got a skeleton spawner out there. The skeletons are going to spawn. They're going to find their way, be pushed down here because of the water. Bubble column, whoop, push them up. Then they'll fall down, and I'll punch them and take some experience from them. But yeah, honestly, I never use this, just because the Enderman one's so much better. I joke about like, oh man, I hate killing Endermen, but yeah. And with that, I've got some chainmail armor. Nice. Another floating tree. Oh, yes. Someone is a monster. Yeah, we got to figure out who's the one who's leaving those floating trees. It takes a certain type of person to be the one to do that. And I think you're either a floating tree person or you're not a floating tree person. But somewhere in here there was a... Where was it? Over here? No. There's a little something that someone added. Here we go. As usual, please do not take. Thanks, Surf. Oh, Surf made this. But this has been here a long time. This has been here since early days. And I kind of want to go shopping. You know, today's a shopping spree day. But we're getting closer and closer to the actual spawn. And that building right there is it. So that is where we are. King Torsten's bookstore. And I think I'm in the mood to buy a book. Which one sounds good? Let's see. The books, the facility, Challenger, the journal, Oddfish. Let's buy Oddfish. 1 diamond per book. Oddfish. Kiki Cat's amazing axolotl shop. I do have a blue one. The first one I ever found was blue, I think. Kind of unexpectedly, but we can buy a brown axolotl for 7 gold. Let's do it. That's why we're here after all, is to purchase some stuff. A shulker box for 5 diamonds. Lol. 5 diamond per shulker box. Actually, that's a pretty good deal. I might take a couple of these. I will not take them from that, so I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is pretty nice. I do not have a ton of shulker boxes. I think that's something I could definitely use. Oops. Yes, I will sort all this stuff out at some point. On-camera mining is the best mining. Yeah, and especially because mining is so much better now than it used to be. All right. That ice doesn't melt, I think. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is definitely new stuff. Oh, it looks like I've been here before. Oh, I totally have. This was the first, when I was here for the first time with the new update. Oh, man, that was almost dangerous. Yeah, so I don't know if I actually explored the caves. So we're going to take the high dive. We went pretty deep in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to remember, there may not be an actual cave exit here, but somewhere around here there is. There's a way to get into the deeper cave system. I am going to mine this coal because that's something when I'm doing big projects, I never really have enough fuel. And I think it's easy to skip coal when you're mining. I'm also someone who dies in the nether. I think most of my SMP deaths have been nether deaths. It's just an unfortunate result of how I happen to play. I don't know. Well, speaking of deaths, boy, I almost just had one there. Oh man. Well, okay, now I need to be careful because I don't have another totem. Let's maybe what I should be doing is paying attention, lighting things up a little bit before I lose everything again. I don't know if this is this better or worse than iron armor, or is it the same? I think that with just these huge expanses of open space have really made caving a lot more dangerous in the new updates, which I actually kind of appreciate. It can be a little bit annoying. My first goal, again, is to see if I can find some diamonds to get some sort of upgrades going on here. So yeah, obviously we want to mine, but we also want to survive. I think knockback is kind of a disadvantage against skeletons because it gives them more room. I'm definitely starting to realize just how easy it is to get used to having all the enchantments all the time. Talk in your lore voice for the next 5 minutes. It's at this point that he decided to put things in his chest. Because his inventory was getting a little bit full, he realized that there were not enough space in his inventory to put it. He wonders if he's actually doing a good job at this voice, because normally when he's doing his lore voice, he's reading off a script, and he's not trying to figure out things on the fly. That makes him wonder if he's doing well. Okay, I'm not doing super well. What inspired me to make lore videos, it was MatPat, basically. Okay. But yeah, basically, it really was MatPat, and I saw his Enderman video, and I kind of liked it, but I thought there's just such a huge gaping plot hole, which is where does the Ender Pearl come from? And I wanted to sort of, I don't know, reinterpret it a little bit, try something different. And I think it was a very natural progression from the iceberg videos. And so that's kind of how I switched into it, and well, lo and behold, people liked it. There was a group of people who wanted to watch that kind of video. But we're making some progress, making some slow progress here towards getting a diamond pickaxe. Okay, so this appears to be a dead end. We can actually take a breath for a little bit now. I think the imminent threat is gone. Have I played 2B2T? I did years ago, like probably 2011 or 2012. I have not played since then, I don't think. I would actually kind of like it. I like the idea of a total anarchy server just because it's, you know, you have to do all sorts of crazy and creative things to survive. All right, so skeletons are definitely the biggest threat that we face right now. Having no projectile. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's it. I do not know how he saw me. I don't think I was looking at him. But, well, that was it. Lost everything again. That's okay, though. That's okay. Yeah, I always forget about shields. That's the thing I always, like, forget to make is a shield. I think it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm not, like, very good at combat and very used to the combat, I would say. So that's why I never really have them. Probably what I will try to do for my new equipment is try and purchase new stuff. But here's what I'm thinking. You know what? You know what? We need to do something where the odds of dying are minuscule. Like, tiny, tiny, tiny. I'm not going to die. Something totally crazy would have to happen for me to die. And that's going to be fishing. All right. So here's our pathetic little dock. But that's okay. We're gonna have a nice calming day fishing while we think about just how depressing our previous death was. Now you know what would also be depressing is if we don't get any fish. But thankfully we did. Should I eat the puffer fish? Should I inflict serious pain and damage on myself? Maybe I will. This is a pain and damage type of a stream. Maybe we'll indulge in a pufferfish and feel the the misery associated with it. Nice little beach. This beach is a mess. Creeper explosions everywhere. I gotta clean up a little bit. All right. Maybe getting close. Never gonna run around. Ooh. There we go. All right. You guys ready? Are we in a safe spot? Oh, it's raining too. Even better. Here we go. Now this is suffering. Oh, there we go. Make a suffering stream even worse. Down to our precious half a heart. We're still poisoned. How's the pain feel, Retro? Soothing? I think it feels adequate given how the stream has gone so far. I wouldn't say it's soothing, but I would say this is what this stream deserves. Is poisoned and at half a heart with a hunger loss. And now the fun part. Can I get back to my base without dying? Half a heart. We live on half a heart. You know, half a heart is not 0 hearts. That's all you need is half a heart, right? Okay. We survived. We went down to half a heart. We will eat some mutton. And yeah. You know, I think probably we're gonna, start wrapping up the stream here. My, again, voice is starting to get very tired. And, it's a very nice, low-key stream. I wasn't hoping for there to be any excitement, and instead I got pummeled while caving. And I lost all of my nice armor, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta die in Minecraft to appreciate the times where you're alive. And then I got some self-inflicted pain and suffering by consuming the pufferfish and experiencing the negative effects of that. But here we are. We're alive, you know? We may have nothing. We may have no armor, no weapons, no tools. But you know what? We're alive. And that's what matters, isn't it? Thank you all for joining me on the stream. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.